Hundreds of South Sudanese were killed and thousands others displaced in the armed conflict that broke out in the country in December last year. Although an official death toll of casualties has not been released, aid agencies estimate that thousands of people were killed in the conflict that took an ethnic dimension. It only took the intervention of the Intergovernmental Authority on Development and foreign powers for President Salva Kiir and rebel commander Riek Machar to sign a peace deal. The agreement signed in Ethiopian capital Addis Ababa on January 23rd did not hold as fighting escalated. The mediators yesterday adjourned the fourth round of peace talks in Addis Ababa to allow the two sides to carry out further consultations. The South Sudanese ambassador to Uganda, Samuel Luate, says adjournment portends trouble.
They are therefore there to deceive the international community, the IGAD, who is the mediator, to buy time so as to mobilize and organize themselves in order to wage a full-scale war with an intention to capture power.
I asked the ambassador whether the South Sudanese government has any other options left for restoring peace in the war-ravaged nation.
If the positions of the government are attacked by these rebels, the government will not sit by. The government will fight back on a self-defense force.
Riek Machar's team had earlier called for the formation of an interim government as the only solution to the crisis. But President Salva Kiir rejected the proposal, saying the opposition was asking for too much.
In the Republic of Zimbabwe, Morgan Tsvangirai did not ask Robert Mugabe to step down before the formation of an interim government.
The ambassador says their government has not yet made any decision about forming an interim government.
In an interim government, there will always be an expansion of the government. That's what it is. You are not asking to say so and so get down. I take your position. All members of the parliament, you step down. We bring people from nowhere to the parliament. That is completely unphilosophical.
The UPDF has deployed its troops in parts of South Sudan to prevent an escalation of the violence. But Riek Machar is against their deployment and has urged IGAD and the international community to order them out. I asked the ambassador whether South Sudan would call on the UPDF for reinforcement in case fresh fighting broke out.
It's not clear when IGAD will send a peacekeeping force that is supposed to monitor the ceasefire agreement that was signed by the two leaders in May 2014 in Addis Ababa. The UPDF has always insisted that it will not pull out of South Sudan until a neutral force has been put in place. Sudil Biarhanga, NTV, Kampala.